Hi everyone, thanks for checking out our how-to videos. In this video, we'll be showing you how to replace the weather strip on your RV slide out. For this job, we'll be working on a 2005 Alpha fifth wheel RV. You can see how the original weather stripping is deteriorating, cracked, and not even touching the slide out. This allows rain, debris, and everything else to get into your RV. The materials we're going to need for this job are adhesive and adhesive remover, alcohol wipes, masking tape, scissors, rubber gloves, a scraper tool, and a popsicle stick. The four main steps we're showing you today are identifying the new seals we want to use, removing the old seals, cleaning and prepping the surfaces, and installing the new rubber. Step 1 is identifying the new seals. RV manufacturers use a large variety of different seals for their slide outs. The seal on this RV has a bulb and a lip that's supposed to scrape the slide out as it comes out, so we know we want a seal with a little longer lip than what's on it now. Our catalog is divided into sections to make finding the right part easy. In the slide out section, we find the seal we think is closest to the original, but also has that extra long lip. The drawings and dimensions make this easy. Here's the new rubber compared to the old stuff. The bulbs are real close to the same size, and you can see how that extra length on the lip will help seal this thing up. Step 2 is removing the old seals. The first thing we want to do is lay some masking tape along the edge of the old seals. This will be a guide for us to install the rubber straight and also will protect from scratches and excess glue. We'll do this around the entire perimeter of the slide out. Now we can remove the old seals. We can tell that the original seals had an adhesive back when they were installed, but the seal we're using to replace it is glued on. We have a variety of different slide out seals. Some have adhesive backs, some push on. Check to see how yours is attached, but know the replacement doesn't have to be the exact same. Step 3 is cleaning and prepping the surfaces. First, we need to sweep off the top of the slide out. There's always leaves, sticks, and other debris up there. We'll also clean up all the junk that gap in the old seal has let in over the years. We'll use an adhesive cleaner to break up the original adhesive and small bits of rubber. This cleaner works great and doesn't harm any painted sections. Then we use the plastic scraper tool to scrape off the leftover glue to give our new seal something smooth and solid to adhere to. This plastic tool is great because you can bear down hard into it and you won't scratch the surface. Some sections can be tough to clean completely, but as long as there's a good surface to glue to, it's fine. A final wipe with an alcohol pad will make sure there's no oils or dust to interfere with the glue. We'll do this to the gluing surface of the RV and the new rubber. Step 4 is installing and trimming the new seals. A little glue goes a long way. The technique for gluing weather stripping properly is to apply a very thin bead on the surface you're gluing to and spread it out with a popsicle stick. Spreading the glue makes sure all of the available surface area is covered and allows the glue to begin to tack up. It also keeps runs from occurring and it won't squish out when you put the rubber on. Since we have the surface area to do so, we're applying a double bead of glue. The process is the same for the rubber. You only need a very thin bead. Wear gloves and remember to put the cap on between uses because this stuff can be messy. Again, we'll spread out the adhesive to cover the area we want to glue and let it start to tack up. Once it becomes tacky, we'll put a fresh thin bead on one of the surfaces. It doesn't really matter which surface, we chose the rubber. Now we're ready to put it on the RV. Whenever you choose to start, make sure you leave enough of an end to trim off later. From here, the process is repeated. Apply a thin bead of glue to the rubber. It's already on the RV. Spread it out and let it tack up. fresh thin bead, stick it on. Allowing the glue to tack up lets the rubber stick to the surface fairly well instantly. Without that step, you would need to hold the rubber in place with your hands or tape for hours. Do this process in 2 to 3 foot sections. It's good to have someone to help you at this part. Once we reach the end of the bottom side, we'll cut off our excess but still leave some extra for a final trimming. For the top and sides, you can see how it's one continuous piece. The bulb curves around the corner and the top overlaps the side. To start this section, we'll put one long piece over the top and let it hang off the sides. Make sure there's enough to reach the bottom. We'll glue the center on first to hold everything in place, and then finish gluing the rest of the top. For the corners, we used some scrap and made a template of the original seal. The template keeps us straight and even on both sides. Again, apply and spread adhesive on both surfaces. Once it's tacky, apply a fresh bead and stick it on. Since letting it tack up holds quickly, the corner stays in place on a tight radius. Once we reach the bottom, we can do our final trimming. This part can be tricky. We know we want the side to overlap the bottom, so we trim the bottom seal to be just inside the bulb from the side seal. We trim the side seal flush with our masking tape line, and then we trim a bulb width out of the side seal's lip to give space for the bottom bulb to bump up against the side bulb. It may sound confusing, but you can see what it looks like here. This way, rain is directed away from the RV and the hollow section of the bottom seal can be somewhat sheltered. And then repeat the process on the other side. Now we can remove our masking tape. If there's any mess from the glue, now's the time to go back and clean it up. Here's a before shot of the old weather stripping. It looks bad, it's cracked, and obviously it's not doing its job. And here's an after shot of the new seal. It looks brand new, it's keeping the rain and bugs out, and it's protecting everything inside the RV. Give us a call or go on our website at steelrubber.com to get your free RV weather stripping catalog today. Get the seals you need to replace that old slide out seal and see what else we have to offer. Check out the links in the description below to see the parts and materials we used in this video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more how-to videos.